Okay, kiddies. This is it. The spells have been cast. One final fuck up for the end. I didn't change my spells out properly. I didn't do what I said I was going to do with the True Strike. And I've got wands and I've got a couple scrolls, but still have the same bunch of spells that I've always had. We're good to go. Just to show that I'm still on Last Azlanti mode. I don't think that's the one here. Normal enemies. Last Azlanti mode's ticked on. Alright. I'm nervous. This is 250 to 60 to 70 hours plus. I don't know how many well, at least 2 restarts for sure. Played it halfway through and no. Ah. All right.
My mistress punished me for failing to deal with you. And look, her favorites, the Gnurly Witch and the Wriggling Man, have also failed. Think not of me. Did I not tell you that the shadows behind your back is always heard, and the sound of footsteps in the dark always heard? Turn around.
My hound, you have run so long to finally meet your mistress.
Nice apology right there. September 20th, 2021. I started. There's the right attitude too.
You knew what punishment is. But you don't. And you never will. I shall take your life and transform it into the last grain of dust in my cup.
Probably. Let's have a go here. Alright. The all-seeing eye is on. Let's have a look here, shall we? We don't know anything about her other than she's flat-footed. So now would be the time to try to fuck her up. This is a surprise round. This will be a surprise if this works. In compensation for not doing True Strike, I give him Cat's Grace. Which he didn't have. Alright, let's see if I can get as close as possible. Alright. Let's stop off at Polar Ray's Bar and Grill. Let's see what happens here. Come on, Antok. Fuck her up. Oh. A miss. Alright. How much did I miss by? 1,000. Oh, you kidding me? I missed by 1. And it was deadly aim. Oh my goodness. 1. Alright, no. Stick this in your craw. I wonder if only 23, I only need a 5 to hit. Might be a good time for Scorching Rays Bar and Grill. Am I finding the Horny Hunter too? No, he's in the green, okay. Nope, Scorching Ray won't work. It's gonna be Magic Missile. Nope. Alright, well, guaranteed 40 points of damage is nothing to sneeze at. More than 40. 31, 50 something. Alright. Your footstep and electrify your bow. Well, electrify your bow first, and then already got the vitals. Sense vitals. They don't do too often. Alright, let's I'm in range, so it doesn't really matter. We're all hasted up. I didn't use a spell, I used a scroll. Get new stats. We're gonna think that the computer's gonna follow its same pattern where it just kind of just stands there. Pile, do you have a charge, my friend? No. It's all right. Get right up there with your brother. You, sir, lose it. Get your snap on. And you got a charge for sure. No. Let's start off with Holy Underwear. Holy Aura. Holy Word's not going to do anything. And that's all I'll do. 5-foot stepper. And quicken something here. Well, I still have a chance to hit her when she goes from flat-footed to normal. She's pretty dexterous, as you could expect a nymph might be. Alright, there's 21 points of damage right in your hat. Okay, Pile or Entok. Let's try it one more time. Polarized Bar and Grill. Could try stuff like prison and stuff like that, but yeah, she's got pretty good saves. There we go. There's a 1-4-2. And let's go here. And let's shoot something else. We are going to let's just go with cold iron. Fuck her up. Oh, she's in trouble now. A lot of trouble. Yes. I might have to fight her again. Get a quick level up in there in case I need the hit points. In case I need the channels. Still have my Gloriatech on. Alright, Narissa, you've been defeated, motherfucker.
My kingdom, my own kingdom, turned to dust. Become the 1,000th grain for the apology. What would you have me do? Ask for forgiveness? Beg for mercy? Oh no, I won't beg. I know better than anyone what it means to lose and lose everything. I didn't ask the eldest for mercy as they laughed at my foolish boldness. I won't ask you either. You are my reflection. Just a little luckier. If ever you stand before immense power sweeping away everything you care for, don't bow down. Just as I didn't.
Well, I didn't.
Let the song end. Let the flame go out. Let flowers die and grasses dry. All that I lived for will end with my life.
Execution. Just like the lady from the Technic League. Oh, so long ago. Haunted our first level. he's booking. No, I thought he was heading out. That's the Lantern King, I think. In disguise.
You've truly, truly upset me, King of the Sand Castle. So much that I find no joy in playing the masquerade anymore. Are you ready to look under the mask? I'm a voice from another world that you've heard since you first set foot on the Stolen Lands. A harbinger of doom and change. I am just an echo, a memory of the past. I am the one who revealed to you the truth about the fallen goddess, who gave you the light capable of dispersing the mist.
I am the one who began this story, and I am the one who led it. I am the eldest of the First World. I am the Lantern King. To drink without quenching thirst. To climb a mountain that has no peak. I staged the performance and you left it without a finale. You took away Harrison, my precious toy, carefully crafted with despair and wrath. I could reduce you to dust, revive you, and turn you to dust once more, here and now. The universe abhors elegance. So instead I shall repay you with your own coin.
I just want it to be over. I guess I could have let her go. Return home. Alright. Guess we should check for treasure. A regular quicken magic rather than magic. Yeah. Where is it? There we go. Thought it was over right here. I might have fucked it up. Are we cursed? Oh, we don't look cursed. When we go home, do we just get the epilogues or the? That's it, huh? All right, let's get out of there. Get out of here. I could have swore that was the end. It's gonna end right there, unless it's gonna just have my kingdom be in shambles and have to fight the Lantern King and stuff like that. Could in good conscience just let her go. After all the dirty things she did all the way along. She reveled in torturing my companions. Hopefully it's over. It doesn't feel like it though. I think I fucked it up by killing her. I used to just the first time I took mercy on her. I think the second time I did too. But one time it ended, and another time I had to battle the Lantern King. It was a pain in the balls. He's as killable as Nyrissa, except he has spell resistance. Basically, it's pretty similar as far as stats and things they can do. When you get to jump on them, though, it's tough sledding for them. I probably threw up 500 points of damage there in less than 2 rounds. So let's see here. Shows 158 and 89. There's 25, 31, 42 plus 142. Carson got her for 21. There's 50 right there. Yeah, we're probably in the neighborhood of 400 to 450 hit points of damage. I'll add it all up one of these times. Because you don't really get a good look at her, you kill her so fast. But once she gets, once she's not flat-footed, her armor class goes from like early 20s to like 50. Which I don't really know. It must be all dodge bonuses and dexterity. All she really needed was combat reflexes, and then uncanny dodge, and she just retains her dexterity bonus even when she's flat-footed. That would have, if instead of like 20 something was her armor class. If it was 50, that fight would have lasted a while. The book puzzle. There's too many different combinations of books. Top shelf, bottom shelf. I'm sure I'm close to it. I'm not really worried about doing it. So hopefully this is over and I just go home and I get the this happened to this person and this happened to this person. Your kingdom was a blah blah blah. I don't know why I wouldn't just do it up in that room. So it's been so long since I played this, I forget exactly what happened, what doesn't happen. But if this is the end, thanks for coming along. I told you it was crappy. But yeah, it's a good game. If you can make it work on your computer a little better than I can get it to work on mine, it's definitely worth it. It's worth it. It was worth it for me to do this again. I didn't think I'd ever be able to finish it in Last Azlanti mode. And to be completely honest, if I didn't turn the power down at the very end of the bloom, I probably wouldn't have got past that. But I turned it right back up right away. And I only searched out a few solutions on the internet. The one to get into to fight the Ferocious Devourer and the Temple of the Elk, that one, when I was chasing Tristan. I did look for the Wriggling Man, because I kept looking in the basement and he wasn't in the basement. I must have went up and down that basement hallway 40 times. It was frustrating, so I did look that up. Then I found out, yeah, second floor, okay. But I had already revealed the second floor, so at least I eventually would have got there. Cheating, I guess, is I didn't use any mods or any, obviously. Having foreknowledge, metagamed quite a bit. That's the only way you can finish this on Last Azlanti's mode. There's nobody's that good, and if they are, well, I think this is the equivalent of challenging, but the death's door turns it back down to doing damage 1 for 1, doing criticals 1 for 1, normal enemies. I wanted to get it as close to Pathfinder out of the book that you can get. The death's door allowed me, because if Carson had got killed without the death's door, that would have been over. My rationale is, we've got a wizard there with scrolls who easily could have cast Raise Dead from scrolls to bring him back to continue. So in my mind, like, only the party wipe, like what happened with the Pixies or the Nixies, was really like a complete ending. So I'm pretty happy with this. Pretty happy with myself. Do you get a doorway here? Alright, maybe not. How do you get home? Okay. Maybe I have to come out in a different phase. Alright, let's go. One last time through the house that racked my time. Oh, maybe I can just go in now. Go in, flip a phase, and then come back out. With the lantern off, of course. Alright. Or maybe this is it. Maybe this will give me an option to fuck off. Alright, come on. Let's go. Let's go. Alright. Alright, let's go flip the phase here. How do we get home? Anyway, beating Arissa. That was the main goal. Yay. Alright, let's find out what's going on here. I don't remember any of this doing this before. Then again, you could fill a stadium full of the shit that I can't remember these days. I think Google has a lot to do with it. Whenever I can't remember something, I just Google it. See all the pathways to get to those places. They don't get exercised anymore at all. Being 50-something doesn't help either. Shit goes downhill fast, kids. Alright, here we go. We've got some people. Let's have a chat with Elvira here. Yeah. All right. How do I get out of here? Or do I get out of here? What the fuck? I never noticed that before. That looks like a courtyard. A wall around the courtyard. Oh yeah, there's the other cool place. Cool place, but I really must get back. Nothing? Can't get out of here? That's it? Now I don't know if it's finished or not. Fucking game. Alright, well, I've went in the house. I've just talked to all these sons of bitches. See what's what. Let's get out of here. What do you say, kids? Alright, what is going on? Well, I'll futz around for a little bit here. I'll just talk about some shit, but we're done, right? Alright, let's I'll try coming out in one other phase with the lantern off. And then I'm gonna give up and we'll call it here. I don't know where the big textbook flipping pages and shit is. You know, the big storybook page, so tells you about all the companions you saved or didn't save, what happened to them and stuff like that. I don't know where that ending is. One other thing I could try, I guess, is there was no, I don't remember there being any doorway for the go into the first world behind the Lantern King. I didn't see that. Leave it to this playthrough to have a pretty cool achievement. Take Nerissa down, not 1 point of damage. And can't get it to end. Fuck off. That's just perfect. Maybe it'll be in my notes. Alright. So we have to do the whole Lantern King thing? Fuck. I don't even know how to get out of here. Never mind get home. One other try, and then I'll do the room and do the gate. I'll just see if the gate works where Apology was. And it might just stop. You know what? Fuck the kingdom. I beat the game. I beat it. Put a whooping on Nerissa. That's what I set out to do. I still would like to get out and get to the rest of this somehow. It must be the gate upstairs. Oh. Wasn't I going to flip the switch? Or did I already did flip the switch? Okay. I think I did. Nah, I can't remember. Fuck, I was too busy talking. Alright. Now there's doubt. What's the quickest way to the... Probably through the basement. Come on, man. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Alright. Let's go. Back in the well again like a bunch of assholes. Nervous is dead, by the way, so if you guys know the way out of here, you can go home. You might be safer staying here. We can live here with no time existing at all. We can live here for the rest of our days and not have to worry about peasants and halflings trying to take over the kingdom and crazy druids in the forest and revolutions, dwarves polluting, druids killing dwarves for polluting. There's more than enough. Bet everyone gets their own bedroom. Don't have to mess around. We've got all our food here already. Got for all the different recipes, except for flour and nuts. For some reason, we don't have that. That doesn't seem quite right. Anyway, if that does prove to be the way out, I'll play on. If it isn't the way out, then let's consider this the finale. Seeing as it was pretty much what I set out to do anyway. I just wanted to beat the game. Basically, I did. I don't know if it ends any other way. I mean, I know it does with Lantern King and all that stuff, but I really wasn't looking forward to that anyway. If I'd have let Nyrissa go, I don't know if that would have ended it properly or not. Clearly she was untrustworthy. And clearly I was pretty much finished. So I think I'm probably going to set this aside for a while anyway. If I can figure out how to get out of here, I might play on just for funsies. So you might see another post again in the next while. If you do see another video, then I did figure it out finally. But otherwise, I don't know. For the people who enjoyed it, thanks for Thanks for watching. I know it was kind of torturous for most of it. I was going to play it anyway, regardless. I just kind of wanted to record that I got this far. So, it's hard to talk and concentrate on other things at the same time. I have kind of newfound respect for like people who announce baseball games and stuff like that, where they're spouting off stats and having other conversations aside from the action. Finding my mind was just wandering when I was talking about anything other than the actual game itself. Mind you, there's a lot to concentrate on in the game. There's a lot of things that is a pretty complicated game when you think about it, and it's a lot different than in person, or like say over the computer. The face-to-face version, either digital or in person. It's basically you're driving 6 cars at once. And Pathfinder is way more complicated than 5e D&D. So many different ways to go. But it is my preferred game like this. See other games with real simple mechanics, like I'm watching the Delta Green playthrough on the Glass Cannon Network. That's a great idea, you know, but it doesn't do much for me. The mechanics, you know, roll under, you succeed; roll over, you fail. That's it. All right, whatever. D&D 5e, it's good for starters. I've got a friend who was gonna run some new people through some Dungeons and Dragons stuff, and yeah, I pointed him towards 5e. It's if you're gonna start, and just get a baseline of things and run things quickly, then that's the way to go. That's for sure. When you have 30-40 years experience and a pretty strong baseline in 3.0, 3.5, Pathfinder's the way to go for sure. I'd tweak a few things. I think if I ever run a game online again, I'll tweak a few things. Item creation's one. I like the experience point penalties that the 3.0 and 3.5 exerted. That helps keep the magic items down and explains a lot of things. Who wants to pay? And I'd probably increase them tenfold, especially if I was running a low magic world like Lankamar. There's magic items, but there's not like, okay, so there's there's 50,000 gold piece helmet, and there's a 36,000 amulet, and you had like 5 sets of this armor, and yeah, it wouldn't be like that. There might be like 2 or 3 things like that in existence in the world. It's like kind of going like the Fritz Leiber stories. In the Fritz Leiber stories, there's an item that grants true seeing. There's an item that grants invisibility. But Ningobble and Shield of the Eyeless Face, they give them, and then they take them right back as soon as the story's over. You know, I don't know if I would do it exactly like that, but I would make them a big deal. In Lankamar 2, there's no, there are clerics, but they're kind of like white wizards. Okay, so I guess we go this way. Alright. Well, we'll go through here, and So I'm considering this finished, but if I do the rest, you'll see some videos start up again. But otherwise, if you have any comments or you ever want to play on Fantasy Grounds, get a game together or something like that, you can drop me a line. I usually respond to my comments when they're... I had a chat with somebody who was interested in my baseball playthroughs. We talked for a while about the game and stuff like that.
Ages-old drama had drawn to its finale. The story of Nyrissa's torment was complete, and now it was time to face the most difficult trial yet. Defeating Nyrissa, we brought upon ourselves the anger of a creature much more ancient, powerful, and frightful. We took the Lantern King's favorite toy, and now the full power of his curse came crashing down on us.
Alright, we'll play through this a little bit and then I'll shut it down. But like I say, I'm pretty much considering this done. This wasn't the outcome I was going for. I just wanted to beat Nyrissa and be done with it. But yeah, whatever. We'll come back to this in time, probably. Hell, I might even come back to it tomorrow, who knows. But yeah, like I said, I'm considering this pretty much done. I'll fight my way to a clean spot and then I'll shut it down. But like I say, if you're interested in Fantasy Grounds at all, or playing in a game or whatever, I might at some point start something up. I do like Fantasy Grounds. It's a little more complicated, but I've got all the Pathfinder books for it mostly. Got everything set up. And with the new dynamic lighting and the line of sight, it's pretty cool. We got a few other features in there that
How wrong I
make it
was.
my tabletop choice of...
Unexpected finale for such a performance. I had to change the setting and the main character, but so what?
Yeah, like I say, the I play on Roll20. I don't like the character sheets. Not a fan of that. Foundry's good. I played on Foundry a couple times. It's nice, but I don't have all the stuff for it. If I was starting fresh, I might go Foundry. I might not. The interface is almost as, I wouldn't say clunky as Fantasy Grounds. It takes a while to get used to, the same as Fantasy Grounds does. They're both not as user friendly as they could be. With everything being like it is, like the graphics and stuff like that on Foundry, it's nicer. But Fantasy Grounds is still, in my opinion, the way for me to go anyway. I've got an Ultimate license, so all you'd have to do is download the demo, and you can get into one of my game rooms and use all the resources there. But anyway, I'm just going to go through this a little bit, get to a stopping point, and then episode 200 finished. Killed Nyrissa.
Well, don't you see? The city and all your lands have been transferred to the first world. Shadows of the inhabitants of all its ruined kingdoms have escaped the cup and are taking revenge on the living for all their sad fates. Old enemies arise from the ashes and forgotten sorrows are reborn. A sad story, but always amusing. The lead role king must save his lands. Losing his crown means losing his future. I wouldn't expect anything else.
Yep. The curse. Oh, I think I'm gonna open up Fantasy Grounds over the weekend and go over all my Lankamar stuff. The thing with Lankamar, the prep work for that is you got a whole city, a whole metropolis at your fingertips, so it can be a little overwhelming DM wise. And trying to set the mood too, like it's hard to explain how there's a guild of sorcerers, but it's kind of low, and every once in a while the characters in the story use magic, but it's a low magic setting, so it's got a whole different vibe. It's not the Forgotten Realms where anything goes magically. It's been described as the Grand Theft Auto of RPG settings, of medieval RPG settings. I like the vibe of it. I had a whole little little wizard arc. Three adventures to get things started. I think you probably get to like level 4 by the time everything is said and done. And we might kick things off from there if we're having fun. Fritz Leiber is one of those kind of forgotten writers. He, the term sword and sorcery came from him, and if you read any of his stories, you'll instantly recognize Dungeons and Dragons as being inspired by any of his Fafhrd and the Grey Mouser stories. And as a teenager, the Lankamar City of Adventure book just blew my hair back. It still does. It's fabulous. It's a different system. It's AD&D, but it all converts to Pathfinder. Everything converts to Pathfinder. Hell, if you want to have guys in a starship with ray guns, that converts to Pathfinder. As far as I'm concerned, it's a pretty versatile system. Yep, Remus. Yep.
I told you back then, once stolen, the land should be reclaimed. Once reclaimed, bound with the claimer shall it be. Bound, merged, joined by unbreakable ties. Claim equals claim equals.
Yeah, alright.
A curse for the future king. That is what these words will do. You are connected to your kingdom, and you will be ruled alone. Just as Melissa's little sister suffered from her curse, so will your followers suffer. The first world is washing over this land like a wave, and it will devour your souls with it.
Okay, cool.
Fight if you wish, King. I'll take my place among the spectators.
Alright. Alright, Lantern King. Be a dick about it and see where that gets you. Alright. I'll level these jackasses up and then we'll call it a day. Level 19. Holy smoke. I had a... In October of last year, we had a character... I had a character get to level 20. We played through the Return of the Rune Lords on Fantasy Grounds. I think we started... It took about three years and change. Let's go with that, I guess. We could go back to the land of the house at the edge of time and find out what's in that chest. Improve critical with yeah, just instead of 1d3 damage, it's 2-3d or 2d3. Did I ever do this one? I don't think I did. Another weapon training, huh? Those two short swords, All Slayer, were pretty cool. Brilliant energy, +5 brilliant energy short swords. Yeah, so I'm just I'm gonna probably put this away for a bit, but yeah, at some point I might pick this back up and play from here on through to get to the proper finale. But as far as I'm concerned, I beat Nyrissa. I'm happy with that. We have everything else, right? Let's do energy drain. Nah. What's foresight? Okay, that's pretty good. It's pretty good for a 9th level spell. Yeah, it's alright. Alright. Let's shut this down. Thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed this at all, that's cool. If you want to get in touch, drop me a message. Maybe we'll see you soon.